Hi everybody, Mike Petraglia along with WEEI.com Patriots beat reporter Christopher Price, where the Patriots see their 7-game winning streak come to an end in very dramatic fashion, I'd say. It's safe to say, Chris, as they lose 41-34 to the San Francisco 49ers in a game that had so many twists and turns. First half, the Patriots played very sloppily, turned the ball over 4 times, fall behind 17-3. Eventually, the Patriots fall behind 31-3 with 10 minutes and 21 seconds to go in the third quarter. And I actually saw people leaving the building, and lo and behold, the Patriots come all the way back, storm back, tie this game up at 31, only to lose it when Colin Kaepernick throws a touchdown pass, the second of the game to Michael Crabtree, and they get a field goal to really put some icing on the cake. Christopher, where do you start with this one?
It was a remarkable football game. You can take 2 things away if you're a Patriots fan. First of all, you have to be dismayed that they played as poorly as they did for 2+ quarters. I don't care who the opponent is. If you play like that at home, you're going to lose a football game. But then they played great for about 10 minutes in the fourth quarter. They showed a lot of mental toughness coming back. They couldn't seal the deal. I think this is going to make, if these 2 teams meet further down the road, I think it's going to make a fantastic Super Bowl. These 2 teams are very evenly matched. I will say this, for the Patriots, this is this kind of team that gives them fits. This big, tough, physical front 7 that can do a good job getting after the quarterback, that is really physical, that can really overpower a team, really on both sides of the ball. They're a very physical offensive team as well. I think this is a tough matchup for the Patriots, but I think the Patriots, like I said, certainly showed a lot of mental toughness, coming back, putting up 28 points there in the end of the third, start of the fourth quarter to tie the game. In the end, it was.
Well, we're going to obviously look back on this game and look at the fumbles, especially the one by Stephen Ridley that was a killer as they returned it to the 5-yard line. Very next play, it was a Frank Gore touchdown run in the third quarter. Then we saw the fumble by Aaron Hernandez on what turned out to be an interception by Aldon Smith. First of all, Stephen Ridley, how concerned should we be?
I think it was a tough night for a lot of folks when it came to ball security, and I think Ridley, fairly or unfairly, I think it's going to get singled out because of his history here. I don't think that this is a litmus test for him, but I do think people are going to point to this, and they're going to point to it going forward because he does have a limited history of fumbling, limited history when it comes to ball security. There are some questions that pop up, but I think people are going to talk about this. I think it's going to be interesting because as we even stand out here now, it's a rainy night. Ball security was a problem for a lot of people, Colin Kaepernick included. So, again, I think he's going to be singled out, probably unfairly, but I think people are going to point to this as one of the key points of the game.
We certainly saw the worst and then the best Tom Brady in this one. I think that's safe to say. He had a quarterback rating of 40.7 in the first half. He was 0 for 7 to the team, I should say, to be fair to Tom, was 0 for 7 on third down conversions. And then we saw the light switch go on almost simultaneously with him yelling at referee Ed Hockley. From that point on, he was a possessed quarterback. Your thoughts on the way Tom brought the team all the way back only to lose in the end?
I thought they were able to get a really good balance. Danny Woodhead was able to help him move the chains. He got a great performance tonight from 2 veteran receivers in the second half, Wes Welker and Brandon Lloyd. Lloyd, I'd have to go back and double check the numbers, but I think Lloyd had his best game as a Patriot. That was a very favorable matchup for New England. They were able to, again, move the chains. They were able to pick up a lot of first downs. They were able to exploit some mismatches there. I think that they were able to find during the game, but Lloyd, Welker, Woodhead were the 3 offensive stars, in addition to Brady, in my mind, when you talk about the game.
Now, we turn to the long-range focus and impact of this loss, and that is that the Patriots are now the number 3 seed in the AFC. That's what really hurts about this loss. Obviously, with Houston, the number 1 seed, and Denver, the number 2 seed, earlier in the day. Your thoughts on the Patriots' long-term impact from this loss in the playoffs?
I think right now you're looking at the number 3 seed, unless something crazy happens, unless Indianapolis knocks off Houston in the last week of the season and Denver gets upset. I think right now you're looking at the number 3 seed, and you have to play on wild card weekend here, and then ostensibly go on the road from that point on. So I think the Patriots have put themselves in a bit of a hole, but they have no one but themselves to blame at this point. But yeah, you're looking at the number 3 seed, which all in all, not bad season.
All right, Chris, it was certainly a memorable night here, an emotional night at Gillette Stadium as we paid tribute to the victims of the Sandy Hook Elementary shooting on Friday. They shot up 36 flares before the game, and 26 flares before the game for the innocent victims. The Patriots, again, showing their class as an organization. But in the end, the Patriots could not get the job done as they lose 41-34 to the San Francisco 49ers here at Gillette Stadium. The Christopher Price. I'm Mike Petraglia, WEEI.com.